Hello guys. Hello Con Albas. Are you here for the first time? You too. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Hello relax person. Cześć Kamil. Sut ydych chi? Dwi'n iawn, diolch. Da iawn. Mae 'na lot yn mynd ymlaen ar hyn o bryd. Ond, dyna ni. I should say dyna ni as we do this. Dyna ni. There we go. Hey, how's everyone? Good to see you guys again. Let's see who's here. Is anyone else here? Come and say hi. It is another Sunday afternoon. I feel like this might just have become the default at this point. You've watched my videos a lot. Oh my god. How flattering. I feel spoiled. Hold on. Why is it not showing up on the... Oh, okay. So the chat on screen is a little bit slow. Yeah, do I have a lot of videos to watch? I kind of have quite a few over the years. I feel weird going back and looking at them, but then again, you know, I feel like it's a normal way to feel about your own work. I don't know. Hello, Michelle. Like, do you feel the same way about your own work, or do you enjoy looking at it a lot? Because I guess it's not the same thing when my work has me in it. You know what I'm saying? Because like most of my videos is like me talking to a camera, and then I'll be honest, I enjoy watching my newer videos. Like new as in relative to the current point in time. But I would feel weird going back a few years to look at what I did back then. Partly because, definitely because my style of editing has changed quite a lot, and my style of speaking, my style of presenting, perhaps personal style, that's possible as well. And even my accent has changed. So it would be interesting to go back at some point, but I'm glad someone else is going back to those videos, because I did spend a lot of time making them, and every video that I put out is you know, the best I feel like I can make at the given point in time. You're learning Welsh on Duolingo. I see. Are you Welsh yourself, or are you just doing it for other reasons? I haven't done Welsh on Duolingo for quite a while. You might have guessed why. Wait, do I? What is my reason for stopping? I don't actually remember. Probably because I finished... Have I finished Welsh on Duolingo? I actually need to go and... Let's see... I have... Wait. Oh, I remember why. I remember because it changed to the path thing. Because I was doing Welsh when you could still like decide what to do. You could like move around on the tree. Like, you could like go back and work on things that you've learned. There was more freedom back then. And then they changed the pathing. I got angry. I didn't want to be controlled, so I dropped the course, which was probably a good idea, because if I had continued, I would have had a lot more of the path to go through. Because when I dropped it, I was very close to finishing the entire course. But now when I look at the course, it's like I've done half of it, I think. So that would have taken a lot more time, and I feel like I wasn't getting a lot out of Duolingo. So I just dropped it, and instead I switched to Scottish Gaelic. I mean, I'm not immune. I love my streak. It gets a bit obsessive at some point, but I live in the current era. Everyone cares about their streaks. So yeah, I'm still continuing Duolingo, but not in Welsh. You're from near Wales, I see. Where is everyone else watching from? I'd love to know. And by the way, click the like if you haven't done so already. I should just put that on the intro screen, to be honest. Say hi, and then have you clicked the like button yet? Because we do want more people joining us to have a little chat. So if you haven't done that, go for it. And you're very welcome to click these thingies as well, whenever you feel like it. So, how have things been with everyone? Oh my god, I forgot to make a cuppa before I started. That's a shame. I'm out, guys. I don't have tea. How did you learn Welsh so quick? Not really quick. When you look at it, honestly, like with a lot of languages, for me, I know it's different for other people, but for me, a lot of times it starts slow, and then it sort of goes up from there. Or I should do that and use sign language. It goes up from there. A lot of people start really quickly. They start really intensive or intense, both, I guess. And then they've hit the intermediate plateau. But for me, because I don't I don't commit as much at the beginning anyway, and then I start slow, and if like I'm feeling this language, so might as well give it more commitment, more attention, and then it goes up from there. But I mean, in terms of how much time I've spent, it has been at least a couple of years, which is weird thinking about that. Yeah, which is a shame because people like to think that you learned quickly, right? It's cool to be able to say that, oh, I learned this in X number of months. I got to this level in like 1 year. But the reality is that's not how it works. Like you need time to, you could put all that information in your head. Where did that come from? In your head. In a short amount of time, but you can't really get the skills that quickly. From America, the soon-to-be isolationist fascist empire. Well, one thing is for sure, there's isolationists now. We'll see how it goes from there. Very exciting things, Sean. I hope everything goes well for you. How's your week? I'm sort of juggling a lot right now because I mean, you might be aware from my updates video that I have multiple exams coming up. But then also I was literally working on my PhD half an hour ago. I was like, okay, I've got some time before the stream starts. Might as well do some writing. It's hard to juggle all that, to be honest. I need to like dedicate some time to each of them. Dwi'n hoffi paned. Fi hefyd dwi'n hoffi paned. Dwi'n licio paned o de neu goffi. Ond mae does gen i ddim byd. Does gen i ddim byd. Dim byd. I'm second guessing myself because I've come to say imbyd. I got that from my friend. In like colloquial accents, sometimes you say like imbyd and you skip the, and then I started second guessing myself. Does gen i ddim byd. Can you say the infamous train station name? Oh. Can you make me? That's the question. I need some incentive to do it. It's such a common party trick. You can't just give people what they want right away. Come on, give me at least give me something in exchange. Like give like a nice react or whatever you like, and then I'll think about it. Can you say it? That's a question. The infamous. Maybe it's just Cardiff Bay. Maybe that's also infamous. You never used Duolingo, but you used to practice languages online. What is languages online? Is that a platform? Is that what it is? You should go back to using it to keep up your French and German. I've never heard of that. Is that a thing that's specific to your exams? Yeah. Hi there, Fredsky. Cześć. Oh, I wanted to say guten Tag, and then I was like, wait, is it afternoon? Is it daytime? Is it evening now? I can't even tell. I mean, technically it should be evening, right? But because of summertime, 7 o'clock is like very, very bright right now. Oh yeah, it is. It's summertime now. All you Europeans, I know some of you are in Europe, so happy time zone shift, whatever you call that. I always get excited a little bit, just because it's still. No, you serious? Yeah, you actually did it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Guten Abend. Yeah, thank you. Hello there. That's interesting. Okay, well, there it is. It's a circus monkey time. If you know how to do it with me. It's Llanfairpwll Gwengell Cogera Chwndropwll Llantysilio Gogogoch. Did you see the video where I learned to say the full name of Bangkok? That's even more fun. That's like a much bigger challenge than this, to be honest. But my pronunciation is bad. That's why I can't. I don't feel like I can use it as a party trick because it's. I respect the Thai language too much to butcher it. That sounds like I don't respect Welsh. I mean, I respect Welsh, but I can pronounce Welsh pretty well. That's what I'm saying. I can't pronounce Thai. But anyway, you saw that that's a new thing that where is it? That thing that popped up. I just added it today, and you put it to good use. This the best 70 pence you've ever spent. That's hilarious. Yeah, I should set a price list for different funny things to do on stream. That would be so stupid. It's like I have an old friend who just went to Oxford, and then they told me about like all the people busking in the streets, and apparently it works pretty well. I guess it really depends on where you busk and like what you play, how you play it. And Oxford is relatively well off, so apparently they make bank over there. And you'd assume like they take away the money as soon as they get anything because psychology. You should make a tutorial on how to say it for YouTube views. Wait, is there no tutorial right now? I'm pretty sure there's one already, right? How to say Llanfair. I'm gonna use my stenography. Hold on, because I can't be asked to type the whole thing. Llanfair. Let's see. Does it? How to say well, let's see. Let's see if there's someone else who's done it. Come on. And also, I'm. Last time I did something. Oh, what am I doing? I tried like changing the layout a little bit. Hold on. Oh, this is annoying. Of my stream, of like whenever I share the screen so that it looks more sophisticated, and it is a lot of work. If someone knows how to like make it look like that right away without having to adjust the size, please do let me know. Maybe like use a mask or something. I don't know how to use this software. Hello, Chi. Chi, love the Chi. Yeah. This one's a classic. That's the one that went viral. Oh my god, 71 million. Jesus. How? You see, someone has done it. Should we watch it? Let's watch it together. I'm going to turn on desktop audio. Let's see how well they explain it. Okay, chat. Which one should I watch? Which one do you want to see? Which one's better? You're going to search it. I have searched it. Chat, which one should I press on? Is it the first, the second, or the third? Because I want to know. Oh, the one with the most views, and see how they explain it. What my friends say is there's a song that helps you remember it. Whereas at this point I'd say it from muscle memory. Black one. Okay, let's do the black one. The Welsh flag one. Okay, we have a consensus. Oh, it's a slow video. Wait, hold on. I need to... Yeah, hold on. I will reconfigure this live. How do I do it? See, if someone can tell me how to do this in a smoother way, I would love it. This is very BTS. And then I can do this. See, that looks good.
Looking at how to
Why is it so slow?
Very long name of a village.
Sorry, I had my
Wales.
speakers on.
How do you go about pronouncing this? Let's give it a try. Llanfair Queen.
Oh!
Queen.
Oh, that hurts me.
Did you get this? It's actually pretty straightforward once you know.
No.
Var pof queen gech gogoth queen jobochlan tisilio gogogoch. Did you get this? Are you
Oh,
able to
no.
repeat this? Repeat after.
Oh, no, that hurts me. No, why would they do that? Why would they make a video? Oh, I promise it's actually really simple once you got it. Why is nobody saying that they... Oh, no. What? Someone please call them out. I won't do it, but if you can, please do it. Sorry. I need to explain. Did you guys get what was wrong with that? I'll explain.
Long name of a bit of try. Chlan
Okay, the first shan is like passable.
var pof queen
The pof becomes an F. It's a push.
gech gogoth.
It's a gish, not a gich. Becomes a ch. That's not an H, not a ch. It's a
Queen jobochlan
chwiren. There's a missing R. Chwiren.
tisilio gogogoch. Jobochlan tisilio gogoch.
The second sh. No, the fourth sh is like again passable. I think what he's doing is something like an HL.
Gogoch.
And then it's okay at the end. Everyone can say like go go go. Oh, that was rough. It's easy to say Wrexham. Oh, is that like the recommended? Okay, let's do that as well. Let's do that. Wrexham. Oh, there's the Gwyneth. Gwyneth's video is there. Okay,
Name of this large market town. Small UK cities. Wrexham. Pretty straightforward.
yeah, that's fine. It's pretty straightforward. I want to see Gwyneth's video. This one. I had like a couple of lessons with her. Skip.
So, Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll go ger chwynro bwllan Cecilia Gogogoch,
Bam!
a village in Wales.
She does it. I forgot where she's from. She's from the north, but I forgot where exactly. I'll think of it up at some point because I know Marian walks along the coastline quite frequently. That's the other Welsh teacher on YouTube. It's easy to say Rex. The weatherman did a better job. Yeah, I mean he probably very clearly practiced because he can say it perfectly. Let's look at that as well. I keep switching, sorry, because
Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll go Gerach Windrobol, Llantysilio Gogogoch.
That's flawless.
The temperature got to 21 Celsius.
The slur sounds a tiny bit funny to me, but otherwise it's flawless. See? I honestly I want to know the context of this clip. Like, how did that happen? Was there like an April Fool's thing? Did they do it on purpose? They have to have done it on purpose, right? Because he obviously practiced. They were like, hey, and that was not even a meme quite yet, not an internet meme. It's like an offline meme back then. And then they were like, hey, Liam, so you can't say this funny name, right? Let's put that on the weather report. So let's just shoehorn it in, like up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll, blah blah blah. Like, where is it meant to be? I mean, it's like the same weather in the general area, but that's if someone knows how that happened, please let me know. It's so genius. Drop a diss track. I don't know. I want to learn how to say Dalmata. Do you know Dalmata? See, I can't say the whole thing because obviously I haven't learnt it. Because there's like, I have my wish list of place names to learn. I've done Llanfair. I can say Bangkok now. Not even though not well, but I can. And then I want to learn Dalmata. And then I'm thinking of making a video where I learn it. So I'm not going to do it now, but I want to make a video where I learn it. And then I talk about learning pronunciation a little bit. That's the idea.
Right, fine and sunny weather and te taumata whakatangihanga ko wauau o tamatea turi pūka ka piki maunga horonuku pō kai whenua ki tana tahu.
Meanwhile, yeah, that's actually probably way harder because of the repetition. Not repetition, but I mean like the limited number of different sounds, so it's harder to remember. But I know that if you learn it at some point, it's just going to become muscle memory. Like I think I can say Llanfair now. Greenwich, Ynys Môn. I don't know. In Wales, do most people say Anglesey or Ynys Môn? That's a very good question. If there is any Welshies here, please do let me know. Do you prefer saying? I mean, if you're speaking Welsh, then of course you're going to say Môn or Ynys Môn. But if you speak in English, I guess saying Ynys Môn would be like feel like kind of like a political statement, because like why using the foreign name? Not foreign name, but like the name in the other language. But that's the whole thing with Snowdonia as well. Like do people ever say Eryri in English? I have no idea. I mean, if you do, it sounds like virtual signaling. If you don't know the whole controversy, let me know in the chat. But it's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, Môn is a pretty nice name. It's easy to remember. Also, that's where Caernarfon got the name, because it's the city on, not on, but like upon, I guess. How? Because it's opposite from the island. How would you describe that? Not like if you translate it literally, it's on, but it's not on the island. It's just facing it. It's not city. Sorry, not city. The fortress. Caernarfon. Caer is a fortress. The fortress that is facing the Ynys Môn. Or if you are the I mean, if you're speaking Welsh, then you say Ynys Môn. If you are the former Tory MP of Ynys Môn, then you would say Ynys Môn, because that's how she pronounced it. I've seen so many clips from her. It is honestly entertaining in a way. She tried so hard. Like she tried to say something in Welsh. Accidental product placement of say something in Welsh. You only knew it had the other name because of Plaid Cymru propaganda. I wouldn't say. You mean Ynys Môn, right? It's officially it's called that now. At least like in the Parliament constituency, it's called Ynys Môn. They use the Welsh name, and recently actually they are currently having yet another name controversy regarding the Senedd seats, because if you haven't followed, basically what's happening is they are once again reforming the Senedd, which is like Parliament of Wales, and then they are moving the seats around. They're like doing an interesting, I don't know how it works, but they're doing proportional representation. So they have huge constituencies, and each constituency has multiple seats. I think that's something like, that's how it works-ish. And then apparently they made all the constituencies monolingual Welsh names, like they will have Cardydd, I think. Is it? Maybe Cardiff is the exception? You know what? I should go check. Let's look at it. What are they? This is a politics channel now, apparently. I thought about like making I don't know, a short video talking about that, but at the same time, it's not really a language issue anymore. It's a purely political issue. I mean, it's a language politics, but I'm not from there, so I don't have much to add. Yeah, they have. Yeah, everything is in Welsh. Caerdydd, Penarth. What else? Don't know what the other ones are. I don't know my Welsh geography. It's easy to read the chat this way. Wasn't that town near Ynys Môn in Gwynedd going to Welsh capital? Yeah, Caernarfon. I mentioned that in my video. It wasn't going to be. It was. There was a vote. It was in the vote. It was the runner-up. It was the second, but it was nowhere close to becoming the capital. So, but it is like culturally significant. Monaco, you're fluent in Russian, Mandarin, Cantonese, English. You would like to learn another language. I don't know. Learn what your heart wants, because if you don't want it, if you're not interested in it, you're not going to get anywhere. That's my experience. Because I've tried learning language that I wasn't genuinely interested in. I thought, yeah, that seems useful to have, and then I didn't get anywhere. So I think that would be the number one criterion. It's hard to gauge whether you have a genuine interest, but at the same time, if you don't have it, then you're not going to succeed. Reform would probably ban Welsh, so no need for yeah, I mean, can they even pronounce English? That's also the question. Oh my god, this is so political now. You don't see the point of having them in, yeah, no one speaks. I mean, not no one, but a small number of people. But that's I don't know. I mean, Welsh is the heritage language of there, let's just say. So it is purely a matter of identity. Like, what do they do in Ireland? I have no idea. Because I guess in Ireland it's even more clear cut, because English is clearly like the language that came and took over, and then they want to push that out. But I don't know what they're doing. I know nothing about Ireland. Speaking of Tory, I know a rich guy who only votes for Tory, and when I asked him why, he said rich people hate Labour. Wait, hold on. Hate Labour as in hate the Labour Party, or hate work? I'm guessing both, but it could mean either, honestly. One second, I feel like I should need to normalize my audio a little bit. Okay, that should be more normal. Yeah, I don't know much about what rich people think. I'm nowhere near rich, so what can I say? Rich people will do rich people things. Should there be a local referendum? I don't know. You ask them, but that's I don't know. If you take a referendum, and also I guess if you're going purely by what languages people speak, that's going to be very clear cut. Like if it's majority English speaking, then they're going to say, oh, let's make it English. But turns out one thing that surprised me is that there are a number of people who are stuck in between, like, I don't speak Welsh, but I would love to. I think there is, I don't know how many, but there are quite some people who are like that. And potentially they might vote for like the Welsh name, even though they don't speak Welsh. And there's a lot of people like who enjoy this part of the Welsh identity, I guess. But because they're Anglophones, they are unable to learn a new language on their own. It's just not possible. Like it's if you have English in your DNA, you will never learn another language. That's a proven scientific fact. So they just have to say, oh, I wish I spoke Welsh. Again, I don't know how many of those people are there. I've seen them on TV, but that may be cherry picked. Who knows? More like a news thing. I don't know. What can I say about it? I'm such an outsider. Do you like deal with, what is that, Jewel? The party, Rhapsody in Politics. I am interested in like the politics of language, language dynamics. Trust me, the Quebec video is going to be so political. But politics interacts with language, especially when it comes to like minority languages and things like that. But once it dips outside of language, I don't think I am in any position to say much. There's a Celtic revival, I guess. They went from British identity. Hot take. British identity is Celtic identity. That's the original British. If you move to Scotland today, you will learn Gaelic, so you can impress us. You're not impressing anyone, sadly. Like, I'd love for you to be able to impress someone, but I don't think you would impress most Scots that you come across. Like, they'll be like, what? Why are you speaking Italian? Learn Scots. Scots is hard, though. Scots is, I say it's harder than Gaelic, because there is for one, there is not a clear definition of what Scots is. I'm not saying like the language dialect thing, no, but like what words are Scots, what words aren't Scots. And then if you learn Scots, which ones do you learn? And how do you pronounce them? How do you spell them? There is like it's impossible to standardize because it's like in this spectrum with Scottish English, and then there's very little resources, and then also if you try to speak it, it gets a bit weird, I think, because it's seen as this like family language thing. Like they naturally switch between Scots and Scottish English depending on the situation. So if you speak their home language, it might end up feeling like you're in the wrong space. You know what I'm saying? You should not be in this cultural space. Why are you speaking this thing? I mean, I'm just guessing. I can't tell, but that's why I say it's hard to learn, even though it's so similar to English. You'd love to move to Skye. Yes. No, Skye's not in the Highlands, right? Skye's an island. It's... Right? I'm gaslighting myself now. Skye is an island, so that's why it should not be the Highlands. But it is in the Highlands and Islands area. But is it rough to live in? Have you been there? I haven't been. I know someone who lives there. I know an Irish guy who ended up teaching at the Scottish Gaelic language uni. In Scottish Gaelic, obviously, not in Irish, but he speaks both perfectly. I think he's retired now or something, but very cool. I met him recently again at the Polyglot gathering online. I haven't seen him. I hadn't seen him in a long time, but yeah, still around and speaking languages. He's learning Welsh as well, so that's exciting. It was cool hearing him speak some Irish, because I don't hear a lot of Irish normally. So let's see. I'm going to start looking into what I'm doing today, because I do have to get through my things. I think I might split the stream in half and do my 2 languages. I'm starting to get language sim flashbacks, because now he's doing like just Portuguese, but at some point he was doing like multiple languages in the same stream. Then he would like split it in half. We'll see how I get on with the stuff. Where's my textbook? That's a question. Cymraeg. I am actually, you know what? I am thinking of doing past papers, not on stream, but in a video. That could be like a study vlog thingy. What do you think, chat? Should I do that? I might just like film myself doing the entire like past paper of my Welsh exam, and then so that I can edit it so it's less boring, and then I can comment on it. Speaking of which, I need to watch that Welsh film, because I need to record a conversation with my teacher about that film as part of my exam. It's so weird that you have to send something in for your exam. Like, I don't know, but we'll see. I need to check. See, now I have to switch the windows again, and then I never know how to do it. Bam. And then I have to resize them again. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay. I hate that you have to see me do this. No, you're not watching me right now, but you're waiting for me to get it done live. Oh. What am I doing? And then, if anyone knows the software, please definitely let me know how I can do this more efficiently. Now I enjoy making it look. I enjoy it when it looks nice. I'm just talking to myself right now, sorry, but you'll see. It's the same thing I was doing earlier. There we go. I enjoy it when it looks nice. It looks nice, right? Let's agree on that. But I don't enjoy the process of doing that. So like, if I have a way of making it smoother, potentially a mask. I think maybe mask, according to my very limited graphic design knowledge. Would you learn an African language? Probably. I mean, I need a good reason to do that. And currently I'm very far removed from any African language. Like, socially and also geographically. So if I know someone who speaks an African language that I would really love to speak to, then I would do it. I've tried Swahili before a long time ago, back when I was in that. Do you guys know the Facebook group called the Lingua Franca Challenge? I can yap more on this. There is a thing called the Lingua Franca Challenge, which means it goes in like 6-month cycles. What happens is every 6 months they vote. They have a huge campaign period. It's like an actual political election, and then they choose the language. The rule is that they don't do the same language family 2 times in a row, or like I think they ban the family for like a certain number of cycles, and then it can come back. And they vote. Oh, hello, welcome thank you for the sub. See, that looks so good. I love it. Anyway, what I'm saying, they vote for the language, and then they learn the language together. The rule is that for the first 3 months, you can post in any language, and then for the next 3 months, you can only post in that language. So I tried learning some Swahili with that group, and I got like the basics of it. But that's why I said, when you don't have a personal reason, you don't have personal interest, it won't work, because that's how I gave up. I was like, yeah, nope, not feeling it. Shumai, Kerry. Yeah, A-level does exist. And Kerry, is it compulsory for the A-levels? Because I know you have to learn the language at school, but I don't know to what degree that it's compulsory. I think I might have looked at some A-level papers before. It's kind of, let's see. Can I find some papers right now? It's going to be too much work to open the file. It's fine. You didn't have language options at school. I forgot where you're from again. Isle of Man? Is that where you're from? Hello there. Shemai Baub, Llewellyn, Croeso, Llewellyn. You should watch Nowhere in Africa. What is it? Is that in Swahili then? You actually tried learning the basics of Swahili for the International Day of Languages. Oh, speaking of which, in Hong Kong, the EU countries do a thing where every year on the International Day of, is that the day? International Day of Languages? They set up like a tiny like fair in a shopping mall, and then they give you an introduction to their languages, and there's like tiny little gifts and souvenirs and things. All my language nerd friends just go there to shock the natives and impress people every single year. Like, oh look, I can speak Finnish. That's really funny. I think I might have been there one time. But no, it's not a common thing to do. It's not compulsory. Okay, so do you? Because you went to Welsh medium school. Okay, because I'm thinking everyone in Wales has to do Welsh in school, right? The question is, until when? Is it like until GCSE or like before that? I should know. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. You gotta finish your dissertation. Okay, good luck with the dissertation. I will just start studying very soon. This is interesting. English, German, and Swahili. Oh, very cool. I'm just not very good at watching movies. That's my problem. I need to watch the one for my exam first. That's most important. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. I've been watching. That's the thing. When I'm on S4C, which is the Welsh TV channel, I just keep watching the ones that are about to expire, because I'm like, oh, I gotta do it now. I need the deadline, so I need to watch it now, and then end up like never watching the ones that don't expire, which is stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go through this really quickly. I think I've done this last time. That's where I ended. Oh, see, I'm not gonna remember that. I know press. That's northern. This is about the dialects again. Krut. I think Krut was in the last chapter, where it meant like boy or something. Krut. Yep, Krut is somewhere in the south. Lawson. Should I know where people say Lawson? That's what Duolingo teaches. Hokan is northern, because I say Hokan. Goriad. I think Goriad is northern. What is a dishgled? Does that mean panad? That's funny. It asks you, so which dialect is it? And then what do you say? And other words that mean the same thing. I have no idea, honestly. So this is money. What else means money? Arian. That's all I know. Krut, it's Hocken. Bachgen. Losin, I know dada. Good. Like bonbon. It means sweets. What else? What else do people say? Melis? Do people say that? Hokkan is a girl. I know people say mech. What else do people say? Goriad is a key, and people say allwedd. Allwedd, because a key element is allweddol. You're not sure for English medium, but you think they study Welsh like you do a foreign language, such as French up to GCSE. I see, that makes sense. You had to watch that for a pre-U. Your German's awful. You had to watch with German subtitles. I love watching things with German subtitles. When I watch Disney thing on Disney Plus, I just put like German/Polish subtitles on all the time, even though it's in English. That's my way of making up, like compensating for spending my time on English language media. I put subs in my target language. That's the workaholic in me. I always have to be productive in some way. This might be the least productive I am when I'm streaming, because I'm chatting with you guys. Sharatduch. What is? Who cares? I don't like it when they spend so much time on grammar. This is telling you to talk about things, but actually, what it's trying to do is to get you to like use some grammatical forms, and I'll do that naturally, right? BS in a dre di Saturn. I was there. Like, who uses BS anyway? I thi allan neithiwr. Naddo, buodd hi yn y tŷ drwy'r nos. She was in the house all night. Aethon nhw allan neithiwr. Naddo, buon nhw yn y tŷ drwy'r nos. Buodd o yn y tŷ drwy'r nos. Es ti allan neithiwr. BSE. Aethoch chi, same. Buon ni, I'm guessing. Buon ni. Oh, is it on? Yeah. Wait. Do you say BS? That's the question. I want to know who said, because I'm the only time I've ever seen BS used is when people write bivaru in news. BST, bioni, biochi. Yeah, that's fine. You never heard anyone use BS. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can skip it. I mean, I will use it in writing if I have to, or if it fits. Weithiau mae'n anodd gwybod pryd I ddefnyddio BSE a pryd I ddefnyddio roni. Rydyn ni'n defnyddio BSE pan mae'r weithred wedi digwydd ac wedi gorffen. BSE in Spain. Yeah, I remember Duolingo teaching BS, and it's saying if you say roni in Spain, you're comparing it to a different action. Like, I saw a cat while I was in Spain. Nes I weld cath pan o'n i'n yn Spain. And then you'd say, I've been to Spain. I went there and came back. BSE in Spain. That's what I learned from Duolingo. Back when they had grammatical notes, not anymore. You never learn that from Duolingo now because they removed all the grammar. Because who needs grammar when you can figure out yourself? Like I'm teaching you, I guess. ESI Spain. Basar y frawddeg yn golygu bron yr un peth. Ond roni yn Spain pan glywes i'r newyddion. Yeah, so you compare it. I was doing this when this happened. Mae'ch gwallt chi'n edrych. That's my weakness. Eich gwallt chi'n. The sh don't mix very well in my mouth. Mae'ch gwallt chi'n edrych yn hyfryd. Mae roedd ac yn y blaen yn cyfeirio ac rhywbeth sy'n digwydd dros gyfnod o amser. Yeah. BSE yn Salon Sally. Yep, that has finished. Roni'n mynd I Salon Siwsi pan o'n i'n byw yn Nghanarfon. Roeddwn ni mewn cyngerdd am wyddor goch neithiwr. Oh, okay. So I was at the concert at 8 o'clock. So it's basically like in English you do, I was listening to music at 8 o'clock. I listened to music yesterday. Right? That's perfect translation. Because I teach English as well, so like I know what I'm talking about, I think. Fuoch chi ar eich gwyliau eleni. Oh wait, whoa! You get both versions, the two dialects, because they merge the two into one book now, on this level. Fuoch chi ar eich gwyliau eleni. Do, mi fuon ni yn yr Eidal am mis Gorffennaf. Is it Gorffennaf or Gorffennaf? That's my question. I think Gorffennaf would suit the phonology of the language, but my brain keeps trying to say Gorffen because it means end to end something. I'm guessing it's Gorffennaf. Yep, it's Gorffennaf. Okay. A mis Gorffennaf. O, mi fuon ni yn yr Eidal y llynedd. Methoch chi fwynhau? Do, ond roedd hi'n glas boeth. Very hot, ond roedd hi'n glas boeth ac yn hynod o blysur yn y dinasoedd. Mi fuon ni yn Venice. This looks very wrong. I do not enjoy seeing this word on the paper. Right? Venice. I mean, it's when you say it's Venice, but it looks like something else. Wenglish dialect superior. Which one is... I mean, neither is Wenglish, but I guess in the north they do more Wenglish. Because it's more like in the daily life. Because you see, in the south, apparently, it's a little more proper because more people use it as an academic language, whereas in the north, more people use it as a daily language. So because of that, it becomes more casual. Yn Venice, Florence a Rhufain, dinasoedd hyfryd, rhaid dweud. Mi fuoch chi'n teithio o gwmpas tipyn felly, dim ond yn llun garda buon ni. Fuon ni ddim yno am amser hir, dim ond am 2 noson. Why is there a typo? Dwi wedi clywed bod hi'n ardal hyfryd. Bod hi'n ardal hyfryd. Sut dywydd gaethoch chi? Sut dywydd gaethoch chi? Cynnes braf. Cynnes braf. Roedd hi'n berffaith I mi. Dwi'n llosgi'n ofnadwy yn yr haul. Fi ydi o. Dwi'n llosgi'n ofnadwy. Yeah. This person burns in the sun, which is kind of sad. Llenwch y byrcha yn y cardiau post hun. Oh, we got both again. The northern one, the southern one. Yay, I learned the hard way. Do people tell me to stop saying Shemai? Sorry, Kerry. I know you say Shemai, but they say it sounds wrong if I say it with my accent. So, Shemai. Who says Shemai anyway? Say hello. Dan ni'n cael amser da iawn in Barcelona. I actually, you know, when I put my brain in the right setting, I can do a really convincing, like, Morn accent, I think. But it's really hard to get into the right, like, mind zone. Ni'n cael amser da iawn in Barcelona. Aethon ni weld Sagrada Familia. Sagrada. Did I just say that with a Welsh accent? Sagrada Familia. Dde llun. Roedd adeiladwyr yn gweithio. Roedd adeiladwyr yn gweithio yno. Maen nhw'n gobeithio gorffen y gwaith erbyn tua 2030. I struggle with the numbers, I'll be honest. Tua 2030. Mae'r tywydd yn hyfryd. Buon ni, I guess that's what they want. Buon ni yn sitges ddydd Mawrth. Alan y môr. I'm also reminded to let the rhythm come out a bit more, because when I say things fluidly, I sometimes like compress the vowel so that the rhythm isn't like as clear. And Welsh is a language that needs that rhythm. So buon ni yn sitges ddydd Mawrth a lan y môr. Aethon ni yno ar y tren, ond doedd hi ddim yn siŵr na hir. Di Mercher, buon ni yng Nghastell Monchwyc or something, whatever that. Or is it Catalan? Is it like Montjuic? Roedd y golygfeydd yn syfrdanol. Ron i wedi blino wedyn, felly I guess buon ni'n eistedd mewn caffi ar y ramblas am weddill y prynawn, yn yfed cafa oer ac yn gwylio pobl yn mynd a dŵad bendigedig. Dwi'n cael amser gwych yma yn Tallinn. Treiglo yn Tallinn! Es i ar daith gerdded o gwmpas yr hen ddinas ddoe. Yr hen ddinas ddoe. Roedd yr adeiladau'n anhygoel fel lluniau mewn stori Tylwyth Teg. Tylwyth Teg. I keep correcting people. Heddiw, BSc yn y farchnad nadolig. Roedd pob math o berthau ar werth. Gemwaith. What's gemwaith? I actually don't know what gemwaith is. Oh, jewelry. Gemwaith, okay. Gemwaith. Crefftau, tegannau a bwydydd blasus. Roedd rhaid cael gwyn cynnes I dwymo. Oh, like warm up, I guess. Dwymo. Cys cynnes. You drink warm wine to warm up. I dwymo. Wrth gwrs. BSc mewn bwyty traddodiadol neithiwr. Ces I rosoliau sef salad tatws. Betus. Betis. What's Betis a Fenwig? I actually don't know what these things are. Should I? Betis. What's Betis? Beets! Beet! Why is it beets? Why is beets in here? What's Penwig? Penwig. Is that a fish? Pennock. A herring! Pennock, Penwig. Tatws, Betis a Fenwig. A gwydraid mawr o gwrw. Ro'n I wedi bwriadu mynd i'r amgueddfa awyr agored bore ma. Ond nes I ddim yn y diwedd, achos ei bod I mor oer. Felly, byddai'n crwydro siopa a'r caffi cyn dal yr awyren adre heno. I miss writing postcards. By the way, I just realized you could say crwydro siopa. Crwydro means wander, but I guess you can say I wander the shops instead of I wander among the shops. That's the thing that I will remember you can do in this language. Grando. I'm so not going to finish this book before I take the exam. It's very true. I'm never going to have the time. I forgot to open the website in advance. Do you use the Cysgeir Cysill? What is that? Should I know what that is? Try eiliad I mi. What's Cysgeir? Is it a dictionary? Casgliad o eiliaduron Cymraeg Saesneg hwylus a defnyddiol. Plantation. Electronic. Never seen that before. What about Cysill? Is that the same thing? Helps with spelling and grammar. Really? What the hell? Why have I never heard of these things? I use the mobile apps. I use this one. I probably can't see, but you know the one. It's the dictionary. But what I find more reliable is the Gweadur. It's handy. It's reliable. It has enough details that I need, so I use that for the dictionary. But grammatig, interesting. I've never looked into that. Thanks for the diolch am yr argymhelliant. Diolch am yr argymhelliant. They're really useful for schoolwork. That's why I haven't been to school. That's the thing. But I think I'm quite comfortable with grammar in most occasions. There are some situations where I'm not sure about the mutations because the rules like that I have been taught don't cover everything yet. And also the thing is, when you see native speakers use it, they don't care about the grammar. So I don't know whether to trust them. Like they might just mutate when they're not supposed to, or not mutate when they are supposed to. And then I can't trust them unless I've read it in a book. With a book, where it's more like proofreading, then I can trust that for the grammar exam. That's part of why it's hard, honestly, because you, whenever you get input in the language, it is not, you can't reliably like follow or internalize what they're using, assuming that you want to learn the correct grammar, assuming that. So that's one thing. I consciously have to do it like from the rules. Anyway, let's see where we are. Uned 2, gwylio a gwrando. Let me imagine this is like an exam, and then is it playing yet? Okay, not playing yet. I'll read the questions like it's an exam. Byddwch chi'n gwrando ar Ann Passions siarad ar y cyflwynydd John Hardy am fordeithiau. Am fordeithiau. You feel called out. No, it's not like a bad thing. It's just a fact. I mean, that's the inner amateur linguist in me, because I put correct grammar in quotes because it's correct from the standpoint of a certain dogma. And like linguistically speaking, there's no correct or wrong. It's just what people use. So if I want to learn what people use, then yeah, I can just follow them, like read things and listen to things and internalize what they say and write. But like, given this is an exam, like I'm supposed to learn it the correct way, again in quotes. So I have to do it consciously. I can't just learn it subconsciously. That is the thing with this kind of diglossia, I suppose. Because like with Spanish, for example, most of the grammar is pretty consistent between the formal language and the informal language. And then basically, if you like conjugations, let's say, if you learn the conjugations through the radio, then you can use the same conjugations in the exam. But yeah, anyway, rhowch gyrch o gwmpas geiriau hyn pan fyddwch chi'n ei clywed nhw. I can't put a circle around here. What's folly? Oh, what is this? Guy, chat, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? What is this secret character here? What's folly anyway? Is that like the French folly? Like folie à deux. Oh, this one. Sorry. Folly. I forgot what besotted means again. Is it like obsessed? Ar hyd y blynyddoedd, tan a fy nghoeni. Fire on my skin. What is fire on my skin? Chat, what's fire on my skin? Please let me know. Be di tan ar fy nghoeni? Please paid rhoi tan ar fy nghoeni. Mae'n beryglus. Mae'n farwol. I forgot what naws is. We had naws. I remember learning it, but I don't remember what it means. Naws, okay. Nice naws. Naws nice. Naws nice. Naws hyfryd. Infatuation. See, I know infatuation. I don't know what besotted means. But diolch. A lot of Welsh pronunciation reminds me of Irish gwelga. I was just talking about Ireland, actually. What was I saying? Chat, do you remember? What was I saying about Ireland? Oh, yeah. Like how you feel about your language. I mean, people who watch my channel might be skewed a certain way, but like, how do people generally feel about it? Let's say, because what's happening now in Wales is the new constituencies of the Welsh Parliament are named in only Welsh. Like, would Ireland do that, or would they be bilingual? Like, if they made everything like officially just Irish, how would people react? That's the question. So I would love to hear about that. Nodwch da'r ffaith bwysig yn y darn hwn. Oh my god, I'm actually having to take notes. I can't type here, so I'm going to type elsewhere. It's just telling you to write down notes. That's all it's saying. Trafodwch arwyddocad y rhifau hyn. I love that it has arwyddocad. See, I've learned these words from Closemaster, but I've never seen them used in real life. Now I have. It means significance. And I love it because this is like sign. This is from like Kai, which means get. So, but this is a noun. So like the sign getting. Significance is literally sign getting. Are you getting any signs? Oh, you have a very strong sign getting. Arriba hyn yn y darn gwrando. Ugain, trigain. Not the trigain. Guys! First time I've seen trigain in real life. Trigain is... So ugain is 20. And trigain is 3 20s. Like good old... vigesimal? Is that the word? Vigesimal? Like they count in 20s. If you've seen my Welsh fun fact video, you know the old system of counting in 20s. Speaking of which, have you seen the new video that I posted? Like, not many people have. If you haven't, go do it. Not now, but after the stream, obviously. But trigain, 3 20s. Gwrandewch yn ofalus ar Ann yn siarad be mae hi'n ei ddweud yn lle. Fy mam a fy nhad, I'm guessing fy rhieni, arni hi, chwaer. Well, let's see.
Right.
Younger people are fed up with the Irish teaching, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing when you're forced people to learn it in school. But it's legally mandated that signs are written in English as well as Gaeilge. More people are trying to speak that. That is nice. But like, for people who don't speak Irish, like outside of hating the teaching, like do they feel proud of the Irish language, or are they like, oh, hate that, get that away from me? You know what I mean? Because I said earlier, like some non-Welsh speaking Welsh people, despite not speaking Welsh, they are proud to have that language as their like national language. I know it's a very personal thing, but I'm just curious like how it differs across different countries with similar histories. Okay, let's do this now.
Un sydd wedi gadael adran gyson yw Ann Pash. Reit, un sydd wedi gadael adran gyson yw Ann Pash, sydd wedi ffoli ar fordeithiau.
Ffoli.
Fel clywys ar y rhaglen hon, nôl yn 2008.
Wel, oedd hi tua 20 mlynedd yn ôl, oedd i ddechrau, i fod y gwir, yn fam anhad, oedd yn dathlu pen blwydd yn 30 oed, a benderfynon nhw fynd ar 2 wyres, Ceris a Siwan, ar fordaeth ar yr hen Canberra. A dethon nhw nôl ar ôl 10 diwrnod arni ddi a dweud wrtha i yn war, wel, sa'n mo pam bod chi ddim wedi mynd ar fordeithiau rhyd y blynyddoedd, mae'n wyliau bendigedig. Wel, eithon ni fel teulu, eithon ni yr haf ar ôl ni, wel, unwaith bod ni wedi bod, na ddiwedd ni wedyn, oedd rhaid mynd ar fordaeth bob blwyddyn.
Be sy'n bwysig i chi? Y llong yn lle mae'r llong yn mynd?
Y llong yn bendant. Ar y dechrau, oedd hi'n bwysig hefyd ble oedd y llong yn mynd, achos o'n i moyn gweld gymaint o wledydd a gyllen ni. Ond erbyn nawr, i ni wedi gweld rhan fwyaf o'r porthladdoedd.
Be di rei mwy o swank da chi bod arno fo?
Wel, tair llong dwi wedi bod arno. Fi sy'n hwylio ar y dechrau nes bod y llong yn mynd allan o gomisiwn i ddweud y gwir ar yr hen Canberra. Wel, oedd honno'n un o'r hen longau. Oedd hi'n fendigedig. Oedd y tu allan wedi dechrau mynd i dyngos i oedran, ond oedd y tu fiwn yn dal yn bren a rheini'n sgleinio, chi'n gwybod, a oedd rhyw naws hyfryd i'r Canberra.
Naws.
Oedd hi'n... Allech chi cymharu'r Canberra ar Orient Express. Nawr, mae'r Oriana a'r Aurora, wel, moethusrwydd pur.
Moethusrwydd.
Da chi gorau gwisgo fyny ar gyfer bita bethau felly?
O, i moyn gwisgo fyny.
O, chi be? Tan dan ar yngroen ni.
O na, allwch chi fynd ar llongau eraill fel y carnifal a'r pethau fyny, a chi'n bod, allwch chi fynd i swper yn y nos yn Crys T os ydych chi moyn. Ond dyna'r peth i ni, chi'n bod, mae un griw mawr yn cwrdd lan bob blwyddyn ar y llong, a na'r peth i ni i wisgo lan. Un griw sy'n dwlu ar moethusrwydd y noson.
Oh, she said moethusrwydd twice. No, moethus. I didn't catch tan ar fy nghroen i. Ugain, be di alfred o cael. Deg diwrnod dwi'n meddwl. Dwi wedi clywed 10 diwrnod. 20 mlynedd, ella. Ma'n had. O, mae angen gwranto unwaith eto.
Reit, un sydd wedi gadael adran gyson yw Ann Pash, sydd wedi ffoli ar fordeithiau. Fel clywys ar y rhaglen hon, nôl yn 2008.
Wel, oedd hi tua 20 mlynedd yn ôl.
Tua 20 mlynedd yn ôl.
I ddechrau, gwir, yn fam anhad. Oedd yn dathlu penblwydd
yn
30 oed. A benderfynon nhw fynd ar 2 wyres, Ceris a Siwan.
Drigan oed. Drigan oed. Oed. Oh, the accent. I forget that they say oed instead of oed.
I ddechrau, i ddweud y gwir, yn fam anhad, oedd yn dathlu penblwydd yn 30 oed.
Okay, 30 oed.
A benderfynon nhw fynd ar 2 wyres,
Ceris
a Siwan.
What's 2 wyres? What's wyres? Should I know wyres? Wyres. I feel like I saw no, that's Grace. What's wyres? Oh, wait, no, that's like a granddaughter, right? Wyres.
Fynd ar 2 wyres, Ceris a Siwan, ar fordaeth ar yr hen Canberra. A dethon nhw nôl ar ôl 10 diwrnod.
Wait, unless, hold on, does it mean, wait, wyres. It is granddaughter. Okay, I was right.
Diwrnod arni ddi, a dweud wrtha i yn war, a dweud wrtha i yn war, wel, sa'n mo pan bych chi ddim wedi mynd iddi, a dweud wrtha i...
Oh, she said ngwar. How did that happen? Ngwar. Chwaer, ngwar.
Yn war, wel, sa'n mo pan bych chi ddim wedi mynd ar fordeithiau rhyd y blynyddoedd, mae wyliau bendigedig. Wel, eithon ni fel teulu, eithon ni yr haf ar ôl ni, wel, unwaith bod ni wedi bod, na ddiwedd ni wedyn, oedd rhaid mynd ar fordaeth bob blwyddyn.
Be sy'n bwysig i chi? Y llong yn lle mae'r llong yn mynd?
Y llong yn bendant. Ar y dechrau, oedd hi'n bwysig hefyd ble oedd y llong yn mynd, achos o'n i moyn gweld gymaint o wledydd a gallen ni. Ond erbyn nawr, i ni wedi gweld rhan fwyaf o'r porthladdoedd.
Be di'r un mwy o swank da chi bod anna fo?
Wel,
what did he say? That's really hard to understand.
Rhan fwyaf o'r porthladdoedd.
Be di'r un mwy o swank da chi bod anna fo?
I didn't get any of that. What is there?
Mwy o swank da chi... Be di'r un mwy o swank?
Be di'r mwy o swank?
Da chi bod anna fo? Be di'r un mwy o swank da chi bod anna fo?
Swank? Is that English? Da chi wedi bod arno fo?
Wel, tair llong, dwi wedi bod
tair llong.
Sy'n hwylio ar y dechrau, nes bod y llong yn mynd allan o gomisiwn i ddweud y gwir, ar yr hen Canberra. Wel, oedd honno'n un o'r hen longau. Oedd hi'n fendigedig. Oedd y tu allan wedi dechrau mynd i dyngos i oedran, ond oedd y tu fiwn yn dal yn bren ar rhain i'n sgleinio, chi'n gwybod, a oedd rhyw naws hyfryd i'r Canberra.
Swank, that was English.
Oedd hi'n... Allech chi cymharu'r Canberra ar Orient Express? Nawr,
cymharu'r Canberra i'r Orient Express.
Wel, moethusrwydd pyr.
Moethusrwydd pyr.
Da chi'n gorau gwisgo fyny ar gyfer...
Da chi'n gorau gwisgo fyny.
Moyn gwisgo fyny.
Moyn gwisgo fyny. Moyn.
Tan dan ar yngroen ni.
O na, allwch chi fynd ar llongau eraill, fel y carnifal a pethau fyny.
Eraill.
A chi'n bod, allwch chi fynd i swper yn y nos yn Crys T os ydych chi moyn. Ond dyna'r peth i ni, mae un griw mawr yn cwrdd lan bob blwyddyn ar y llong, a na'r peth i ni i wisgo lan, un griw sy'n dwlu ar moethusrwydd y noson.
So, what are some important facts? I wrote down some notes, but I'm not sure. Maen nhw'n mynd ar fordaeth bob blwyddyn. Yndyn.
A dethon nhw nôl ar ôl... A
What was the first question? Let me go to the first question. Let's see.
Wel, clywys ar y rhaglen hon nôl yn 2008.
Wel, oedd hi tua 20 mlynedd yn ôl, oedd i ddechrau, i weid y gwir, yn fam manhad, oedd yn dathlu penblwydd yn 30 oed, a benderfynon nhw fynd ar ddwy wyres, Cerys a Siwan, ar fordaeth ar yr hen Canberra. A dethon nhw nôl ar ôl...
What happened? Oh, so hello, welcome. Actually, you know what? I realize people who subscribe might not necessarily be here right now, but I hope they are. If you are here, Phoebe, welcome.
ôl 10 diwrnod arni ddi, a dweud wrtha i yn war, wel,
What's I don't know what's like faith bwysig here. Like, she said a lot of stuff, but what is the important stuff that she said? Trafodwch 20 mlynedd yn ôl, 20 oed oedd ei rhieni, dwi'n meddwl. Dwy wyres naeth fynd, 10 diwrnod, tair llong, dwi'n meddwl. Okay, that's rough. Let's see what I missed. People love Gaeilge. They had the St. Patrick's Day, and lots of people make an effort to practice Irish, play Irish. That's really cool. I love that. Right. I can never say. How do you say like Gravmavaka that quickly? Drive my target. Like, it's so. Please let me know, how do people say it, like in daily speech, because it's just so long. I haven't heard people use it, but because in Scottish Gaelic they have like the shorter ones, like tank. They just say tank. I guess they're less Catholic. Maybe that's why. More outside of Dublin. That's interesting. That's so Dublin, because whenever it's like a cosmopolitan place, it's a bit harder. Yeah, I know, Gretacht. I inspire you. Thank you very much. I love that people inspire each other. Okay. I don't have anyone to ask. Ddiolch chi erioed ar fordaeth. Naddo. Millionaires. Let's read through this together, shall we? Oh, why is my web browser sort of stuck? Ooh, what's happening? I'm trying some new things, by the way, today, just like technical things. And I feel like that may or may not have confused some things. It's fine. I don't care. Okay. Let's look. Mauritius. Chi. Da chi'n mynd I Mauritius. Roedd wynebau gwyn a nicol yn bictiwr. 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 No. What? It's just picture. Is it just picture? Is it literally picture? Oh. What do you mean the faces are picture? Syniad mal oedd Mauritius. Dweud y gwir, mi fysa Mallorca neu Menorca wedi gwneud y tro yn iawn I Wendy. Unrhyw le, dim ond iddi gael hael. Yn gwneud y tro. I like gwneud y tro. Do it for the time being, I'm guessing. Mauritius, awn I Mauritius. Fanno mae'r millionaires ma I gyd yn mynd ar ei holidays. The Wenglish is messing with me for real. It's not that I'm against it just confuses me. Holidays, meddwl fo, amser te. A pawb yn claddu mewn yw le... Wait, hold on. Cantonese mentioned? Guys, click celebrate. Click celebrate reaction. Cantonese mentioned, guys. Yw ledd Cantonese. Mae fan o'n bell yng nghefnfor India. Meddai garin wybodus. Y lle neis na ydi o te, efo'r bungalows posh na'r stilts allan yn y môr. Ddim yn I forgot Maldives? Yn Lifano. Holodd Gary. Ar ôl trip arall I Lerpwl, y tro hwn I drefnu passport I bawb. Oh, they have to do the passport thing in Liverpool. Oh, poor Welshies. Ar ôl trip arall I Lerpwl, y tro hwn I drefnu passport I bawb. Bwciodd Wendy wyliau i'r 5 ohonyn nhw yn un o'r gwestai mwyaf moethus. Yn Mauritius. Ond suddodd ei chalon. I like that. I'm going to put that down somewhere. Her heart sank. Ond suddodd. Where can I write them? Suddodd ei chalon. Fy nghalon. I also want to like gwneud y tro. Suddodd ei chalon pan sylwodd ei bod hi'n 12 awr. Roedd ffleit 2 awr a hanner I Mallorca yn fwy apelgar bob munud. Apelgar. A mae'n apelio ata I. Mae'r ffleit, mae'r hediad yn apelgar. Mae'r dyfais hwn yn apelgar I mi. Apelgar. Da ni'n mynd wythnos Ifori. Wythnos Ifori? Like wythnos from tomorrow? A week from tomorrow? Da ni'n mynd wythnos Ifori. Mae dde Wendy ar ôl I fi dynnu ei hesgidiau a throetio tu ôl I Nicola i'r gegin. Ei hesgidiau a throetio tu ôl I Nicola i'r gegin. Roedd y llawr yn gynnes braf, diolch i'r gres o dan y llawr. I ffwrdd, lle da chi'n cael mynd felly? Holodd ei brawd heb drafferthu I droi rownd, yn rhai brysur yn gwneud paned o goffi o'i beiriant. Mynd efo tokens o'r sun, da chi eto. Why do we take sun tokens? Does the sun have stupid tokens? Is it like tickets? Is that what it is? Da chi eto, yeah? Gwenodd Nicola. Lle da chi'n cael mynd y tro mata? I Blackpool aethoch chi llynedd. I Blackpool aethoch chi llynedd, yeah? I Mauritius. Roedd Gwyn wedi troi rownd ei holl sylw ar Wendy. Yeah, Mauritius. Mauritius. Holodd Nicola a honno yr un mor Syfrdan. Like Syfrdan. Yeah, Pam, oes na fwy nag un Mauritius? They just say Mauritius again and again. Meddai Gwyn wedyn yr anghrediniaeth yn glir ar ei hen web. Oh, web is like wyneb. Gweb, ei hen web. Da chi wedi ennill y loteri neu rhywbeth? Do, ymhyfrydodd. Oh, I remember using ymhyfryd. See, that's why you use the words that you learn, because I remember using this word. Ymhyfrydodd. Wendy, mhob eiliad o weld ymateb ei brawd, a'i chwarae'n nghyfraith yw newydd Syfrdan. Do you say chwarae'n nghyfraith? That's a long word. I mean, I guess that is literally sister-in-law, but still. Law is so short, and then you say chwarae'n nghyfraith. Nghyfraith. Mae dal yn cynnwys 2 ymatros sy'n defnyddio tro. Gwneud y tro. Cyfieithu. I hate this. See, that's one thing I don't like about like Welsh, like teaching. Oh, what do you call that? Welsh learning among adults, because there's a very heavy focus on translation, and it's fine when you're starting out, but this is advanced too, and you should not be translating things into English. That's my nugget of the day. Don't stop translating. Stop translating right now. If you're like advanced, don't translate your language into your native tongue. Gwneud y tro. So I'm not going to do that. See, also, like every time I'm in class, right? When the teacher asks, oh, what does this mean? I try to use my circumlocution skills as like talk around things. I try to explain the thing in Welsh. Like, I'm just like, oh, what does gwneud y tro mean? So do it for now. That means, oh, mae'n meddwl bod hynna ddim yn y peth derfydol, ddim yn ddim yn berffaith, ond da ni gallu defnyddio'r peth yma am rwan tan I ni gael peth arall sy'n well. Like, make do for now. Like, oh, so we can, it's not perfect, but we can use it for now until we get something better. So that's how I would do it in class. Like, I would explain it in Welsh, but then someone just immediately cuts in and says, oh, it means this in English. And I'm like, oh, that's not helping. That's not helping anyone. That's my view anyway. I don't... What do you think, chat? Like, what languages are you learning? And how often do you translate? I just feel like maybe it's just me. I have like, I'm a stickler for these principles. Translation is hard, especially when you don't get exact word for word. That's part of why I don't do them, because they are not perfect. If you learn a thing using the English translation, right? If you say, I don't know, what's a good... I don't have an example right now, but let's say ymhyfrydodd. Like, you translate it to, oh, enjoy something or delight in something. It's never a 100% perfect translation. And if you learn this way, I'm like, okay, so that word just means this word in English. One day you're gonna use it in a way that is not idiomatic, not natural to the language. Because if you think of it as the English word, the people speaking that language don't. They think of it as differently, as different contexts, different nuances. Like ymhyfrydodd, I would remember it as like, because it has hyfryd, which means lovely. So I'm thinking like, oh, ymhyfrydodd, that means I find this thing lovely. I make myself like, means yourself. So like when I see it, I just feel I enjoy the time that I spent with certain thing. Like she enjoys every second. So ymhyfrydodd wedi ymhob eiliad. That's how I see it. It's better to know how to explain it, and also like explain it in the language is good practice, especially on the advanced level. Albus, you invested time to learn how to say Llanfair. Yeah, perfect. Maybe you can say it and make a video about it, especially between Czech and English, because my mum is a native English speaker and your dad doesn't speak Czech. So oh yeah, of course you have experience with like having to be that like intermediary person. So yeah, it's hard. Like it's a little bit like, this is foreshadowing, but I have some friends that I use BSL with, but because we hang out with people who don't sign at all, so very often what happens is you end up using SSE, which is Sign Supporter English, which is, if you saw my last video, which you should have, looking at you specifically, you should have seen it. You should see it like right after the stream. Anyway, SSE is like when you sign in like English order, and it's a completely different way of thinking compared to like signing naturally. So like there is a bit of translation involved, some like mental shift from my experience, and it takes a lot of getting used to. And it's a bit like that when you're translating as well, like because the two languages are never a perfect match, so you're trying to find the closest equivalent. Yes, you did see it. See, good. I'm very appreciative. So not you specifically, you, the other person who's seeing this. You're learning Hangul. Translations suck. Just to be clear, okay, I'm sure you know that, but like for other people, Hangul is not Korean. Hangul is a Korean script. Forgot what is the Korean word for Korean? Actually, I should know this. Hangul, something like that. Anyway, yeah, a lot of things just don't convert very well. You need to see it. Yes, Agro, you do. The reason Wales is known for its poetry for that exact reason. We don't have words or phrases to convey an idea. You must use poetry. Interesting that you put it this way, because I see what you mean, but at the same time, you make it sound like you're using poetic language to get around something that should have been in the language but isn't. But it's just the thing is like every language has a different, I guess, like reservoir, a different collection of concepts that exist in the language. So I wouldn't say it's like lacking in a way, but more like just it doesn't. It's It's not something that they have a straightforward way to express. Because I say this because it's a common. I would say mistake for not you specifically, Esme, but like for people to draw comparisons between the minority languages in these isles. Just respect the Irish people. Like the especially like in Britain, to draw comparisons between these languages to English, because for English speakers, English is a default. So people say things like, oh, Welsh doesn't have a way to say this, or in Gaelic you have to do like talk around things. You have to find a different way to express it. But that's only because you're seeing this from this set perspective. If you see it from the other perspective, there are many things that English can't do, and you have to do it. I think last time, for example, I was looking up like different phrases in English that mean like to make someone cry, like reduce someone to tears, or like something like to bits. I forgot like what exactly that is. And there was a Reddit post asking for one English word that means to make someone cry, and it just doesn't exist. Or like actually, I think last stream or something, I tried to say make something easy, and I kept trying to look for the word. I kept thinking the word exists because it exists in Polish, łatwić. So I keep thinking it exists in English, but I don't think it does. Like you could say simplify, but simple is not the same as easy. So there is a lot of things that English can't do either. So that I'm very like sensitive when people say things that like imply that other languages are lacking compared to English. Anyway, that's my rant. You can't do SSE, you really struggle with it, and you don't want to lose the BSL grammar. Yeah, it's something you end up learning, I guess, to switch between the two ways of communication. It's a little bit like me when I learned Welsh. I learned like the colloquial way of doing things, and then I learned the proper way of like the BS. The things that nobody says, and if you want to become proficient, you have to like master the art of switching between them. SSE will encourage me to sign more, but you prefer to keep. It's fun. I just like blend into whatever social context. You lose some expression when you do SSE because you focus too much on speech, but you also don't hang out with people who sign. Yeah, that is a problem. Because we're going to like sign language now. Well, I'll go more into the more depth on that later. But like the thing is, it's like I was just saying, like you compare two languages and like one of them is always lacking in something and the other one is lacking in other things, and it's exactly like that because English doesn't include the facial expressions. Like, because English is an oral language, so it doesn't have facial expressions. You can have like tone and other things, but it's like it's like a way to compensate for the lack of facial expressions. So when you're thinking in English, you naturally lose some of that because you're focusing on the other ways that English used to express the same sentiments. Like, for example, English might have different sentence structures to emphasize something. It is I who is teaching you, something like that. So yeah, it's a lot like that. Da iawn ti, da ti ardderchog Dylun Channel am y Gymraeg. Diolch yn fawr. Dwi'n what's the word? Oh, I actually don't remember. What's balance? Could something wait. Could bwyso. Yeah. Dwi'n ceisio cydbwyso gwahanol themau, achos ar hyn o bryd dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg, dwi'n iaith Cymraeg, a dwi'n mynd i barhau dysgu Cymraeg am amser hir, dwi'n siŵr. Ond dwi hefyd yn gwneud pethau eraill, fel dwi'n defnyddio pwylig, dwi wedi bod yn dysgu tipyn bach o Ffrangeg, a iaith arwyddion, felly sianel o ieithoedd ydy fy sianel. Dwi'n trio dangos fy nghysylltiad tuag at y ieithoedd, fy agwedd, agwedd ac hefyd fy nghariad tuag at ieithoedd drwy y broses o ddysgu gwahanol ieithoedd. Felly, Cymraeg, mae'r Cymraeg yn un o'r ieithoedd, mae'r Cymraeg yn un sy'n bwysig, ond mae hi yn beth yw gair, enghraifft i ddangos yr agwedd yma. Felly, o dro i dro dwi'n mynd i wneud fideos am ieithoedd eraill hefyd, a dwi'n trio egluro sut dwi'n dysgu nhw, sut dwi'n teimlo amdanyn nhw, a gobeithio bydd hynna'n ddiddorol i chdi hefyd, achos mae pob iaith dwi wedi dysgu yn golygu cymaint i mi. Mae hi'n cynnwys cymaint o brofiadau o gofion, o atgoffa? No. Gofion, right? O gofion. Dwi wedi profi drwy defnyddio nhw efo pobl. Felly, mae nhw'n bwysig i mi. Dwi eisiau rhoi mwy o sylw i bob un ohonyn nhw. I had another rant again. Oops. A lot of languages are so reliant on English to fill in some blanks. Some words and phrases don't exist. My mum speaks Igbo, right? Igbo. Because I know it's a GB at the same time. Bo. Igbo. I can't. It sounds like Igbo though. Igbo. She often blends what she says with both. And I mean, that's also the case with like most languages nowadays, because English is so dominant and like lots of new things are in English. Like you'd never translate things in like things like iPhone. When I teach Cantonese, for example, when I teach things like tech, I'm like, yeah, there are the Cantonese words, but like we never use them. And I think it's a similar thing in lots of languages. For one, they adopt words from foreign languages. That's just a natural process of how they evolve, because like over history, that's how they've always done. But at the same time, sometimes it's a conscious decision to use a foreign word rather than make a new one. Anyway, where was I? A trohwn this time. Llenwch y bylchau. Oh, by the way, there are two words in Welsh that confuse me so much, which is blwch and bwlch. So plural, blychau and bylchau. Just literally swap around the letters. And my way of remembering it is because bylchau means gap. So I remember there is gap between B and L. So in blychau, which means box, there's no gap between B and L. So I'm just thinking, okay, whenever it means gap, there's a gap between these two letters. So the gap is the Y, bylchau. Llenwch y bylchau ar y geiriau cywir sy'n cynnwys tro neu troi. Do tro and troi come from the same root? I just realised that. Gan dreiglo a newid ffurf y ferf, os oes angen. Gyda'r nos, mae Sioned yn hoffi mynd ar ci am dro. Roedd olwynion y car yn troi a throi. I guess. Like turning and troi a throi. Hwyr tan y tro nesa, penderfynodd Elwyn ei bod hi'n bryd like turn around towards home. Is that what it means? Troi, chat. Is that what it's trying to get at? Troi a matre, bod hi'n bryd. Troi a matre, turn around to go home. I'm guessing, because troi just turn. I'm like, turn what? What are you turning? Troi a matre. Trwch eich cadeiriau I wynebu'r blaen os gwelwch yn dda. Turn your chairs around to face the front. That's such funny. I was recently in a situation where I had to turn around a chair, and I was like, the chair is so heavy, I don't want to bother. And then I've seen people do that. Like they turn around so that they face the back of the chair, and like they sort of spread. I've seen people do it. I rarely ever do it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try that, and it's just so uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'm never gonna do that again. It's so weird. Trwch eich cadeiriau I wynebu'r blaen os gwelwch yn dda. Yes, diolch Ceri. So troi a matre. Dwi'n mynd I droi a matre. Penderfynodd Elwyn ei bod hi'n bryd troi a matre. Roedd Nia wedi cael siom. Roedd Lisa wedi gwneud. What? Does that mean like she gave her a bad time? Gwneud tro gwael a hi. Is that what it means? Gwneud tro gwael. Oh, a dirty trick. A dirty trick. Oh my god. Is that what it means? A dirty trick. Oh. Gweithred yn twyllo neu'n camarwain rhywun. Wedi gwneud tro gwael. I'm going to put that down as well. I like that. Gwneud tro gwael a rhywun. Mae Lisa, roedd Lisa wedi gwneud tro gwael a hi. Oh, diolch, Ceri. Didn't you feel cool? No, I didn't. I didn't feel cool. I just felt very uncomfortable. Is that supposed to be a cool thing? Is that what people do to look cool? By the way, I've been doing a lot of like TAing at uni lately, and then I became very self-conscious about how I'm standing. Like sometimes, because there's a lot of times I teach composition, right? I teach music, so sometimes we have to like look at other people's sheets and things. So I'm like, where do I just stand behind, or do I like sit on the desk? What do I do? So I've tried so many different like postures, and it feels a bit awkward. I'm like, I need to settle on something that is my style, and it's not sitting facing the back of the chair. Dydrodi yw hi. And now I feel like I need to do a southern accent. I fynd ar biniau allan. Meddai Jack wrth weld y lorry litw. Lorry litw. Oh, you call them the dust truck. Is that dust? Litw. No, that's llwch. Ashes. A lorry litw. That's so funny. A lorry litw. The ash truck. They're all... Not truck, sorry. I just went American for a little bit. And the ash lorry. A lorry litw. Dydrodi yw hi fynd ar biniau allan. Speaking of which, so Brits in the chat, including Welsh people, in English, how do you say like take out the rubbish? Is that what you say? Because I've been wondering that for the past like 6 years, and I've never heard people say that in real life. Like, what do you say? Because I mean, I for one, I only learned that phrase from like American media. So they say take out the trash, obviously. What do we say here? Do we say that? Take out the rubbish. Okay, good, thank you. I've never heard people say it, so I'm like, I wasn't sure. Take the bins out. Take out the bins. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, take out the bins. Yeah, that's why it says take out the bins. Mynd ar biniau allan. Take out the bins. Yeah, it's funny because like I obviously speak English reasonably well, but there are certain things that I just never had the occasion to learn because I didn't do that in English when I was learning it in school. Like we never talked about daily life things. So there are some things that like I'm still there are some gaps, tiny gaps that I'm filling in. Some bilchai, rhyw bilchai. Mae'n rhyw bilchai. Rhyw Rhyw. Sorry, I just said sex like 10 times on stream. Rhyw. The language has changed since we recycle stuff. Can you explain that more? What do you mean by that? Since we recycle like, did you not used to say that? Did you used to say... Oh, is it because like you separate the rubbish? So you... Bara, hello Bara. Sut mae'r arolygu yn mynd? Mae'n mynd yn dda. O, dwi ddim yn mynd i ddysgu'r... neu astudio, dysgu. Mynd i ddysgu'r llyfr cyfan mewn pryd. Ond gobeithio byddai'n gwella fy ngeirfa cyn sefyll y prawf. Dyna'r nod. Dwi angen lledaenu fy ngeirfa. Dwi'n dysgu mwy o eiriau achos ar hyn o bryd dwi'n defnyddio yr un geiriau yn aml iawn ac fel na dwi ddim yn swnio'n sophistiedig, digon o sophistiedig. Felly, angen mwy o eiriau. Angen geirfa. What's the like comparative of llydan? Do you say llydan for geirfa? I just thought you do. Ehangach. Oh, you could say eang, yeah. Angen geirfa ehangach. Or llydan. Do you say llydanach? Lletach. What? Lletach. Llyd. Oh, wait. Does Welsh speakers here, do you ever use this word? I just discovered this word for like wider, like llydan, llyd, lletaf. I love that it's so unique, but do you use this word? Llydan. Okay, you do say geirfa llydan, I guess. Geirfa llydan. I just treiglo. Because I sometimes I'm quite, because I know like lots of people are learning it from English, and so they may not be as aware of these issues, but me as learning like my nth language, I'm always thinking, am I using my English brain for this? Do they actually say like a wide vocabulary? Maybe they describe it some other way, but maybe they don't do. Petriol, hello. Wider. Yeah, it means wider, but the question is, do people use it? That's always the thing with like, it's not just like minority languages, but also languages in general. When you discover a word, you're like, oh, that's a cool word. Do people use it? Because if people don't use it, I shouldn't use it. Eto, said a bid. Wait. Oh my god, said that's what. Wait, hold on. R. Hid. No. Hid. Wait, what's the phrase? Hidden. Said. Hid. Said. Hid. Said. Hid. Said. Said a bid. Worldwide. I'm Mr. Worldwide. Geirfa ehangach. Okay, I should remember eang more, because I keep thinking said. I don't know why I keep thinking sedan. Maybe because there's sedaini. No, but there's also ehangi for widen. Ehangach. I like ehang because I like how you insert the H in the middle. They speak better Welsh. I was just talking about it. Like, they speak it more naturally, but at the same time, the South tends to use like more sophisticated language because, like, statistically, more people use it as an academic study. That's my impression. Because when people use Welsh, they actually really do love Welsh because they choose to do it. Anyway, what did I miss something? You used to take out the rubbish, but now you sort the rubbish and then you take the bins out. That makes sense. Yeah. Pryd mae'r brawf, banto amser sydd gyda ti ar ôl. Banto? Do you say banto amser? Is it like typo or is it like an actual word that I didn't realize? Banto amser. What does it mean, banto amser? I'm because I know bant as in like I ffwrdd, cer bant, or fuck yeah bant, but I don't see bant up there. Mae'r prawf yn cymryd lle yng nghanol mis Mehefin. Felly mae gen i line I'm trying to treiglo everything. Mutate everything. Mae gen i line na 3 mis i feistroli'r iaith. Is it feistroli? Am I getting feistroli? Oh, is it feistroli? Yes, feistroli'r iaith. Ond mae gen i dasgau i wneud cyn y prawf hefyd, achos i angen recordio sgyrsia, un efo fy athrawes ac un efo fy ffrind. Felly, mae'n diddorol. Dwi ddim yn gwybod faint o amser sydd gen i i wneud y tasgau. You think of it more as broad. Faint o amser. There's always like faint o amser then. I've never seen this one. Diolch am gyflwyno'r gair i mi. I need to understand everything. That's also the thing. This book is trying to introduce more like regional things to you, so that you can understand them. And it's so difficult because you need to if you want to understand everything, you need to know everything. It's the same problem that I'm having with the BSL, because there's so many regional signs that are different. Reminder to watch the BSL video that just came out. Good done. Okay, paid a throi dy gefn arna I. That's easy. Don't turn your back. Paid a throi dy gefn arna I. Gwaeddodd mam yn flin. Rhestr wirio. Gorffennol cryno. It's interesting. I wouldn't say I know perfectly how to use like BS, beyond, beyond, but at the same time, I know how not to use it. So I guess that works. Oh my god, chwedlau! Oh, dwi'n caru chwedlau. Dach chi'n nabod y gêm newydd sy'n mynd i fynd allan y flwyddyn yma? Eleni. Am Tales of the Mabinogion. Dwi wedi siarad ar crewr. Would you say crewr? Crewr. Dwi siarad ar y crewr ar y we. Dwi'n nabod o. Ddim yn bywyd go iawn. Es I Montreal, o'n i'n meddwl ella fasen ni'n cwrdd, ond naeth hynny ddim digwydd. Ond dwi wedi siarad efo ar y we, ac dwi'n edrych ymlaen at y gêm. Dwi'n gobeithio bydd y gêm yn llwyddo dod allan y flwyddyn yma. Mae'n edrych mor ddiddorol am y chwedlau, os dwi'n gallu chwarae gêm yn Gymraeg a dysgu am y chwedlau, am y storïau, am y straeon. Mi fydda i'n streamio'r gêm, of course, yn Gymraeg. Mae'r gêm yn dod allan. Yndi. Y blwyddyn yma, dwi ddim yn gwybod pryd, ond mae o'n deud yn 2025, mae o wedi gwneud cyfweliadau efo podlediad da ar y teledu am y gêm. Felly mae ambell I bobl, sy'n deud? Wait, hold on. How would you say quite some people? Quite, because like ambell feels like a few, but like quite some people. How would you say that? I would say, mae llawer o bobl yn ymwybodol o'r gêm yn barod, ond os ti ddim wedi ddim wedi clywed y newyddion, dyna ni. Bydda i'n streamio'r gêm, chwarae'r gêm yn fyw, ac yn bydda i'n siarad i'r gêm ac I fy hun yn y Gymraeg, ond siarad i'r chat yn unrhyw iaith arall. Llwyth, okay, mae llwyth o bobl, diolch, llwyth. So quite some, like not many. I'm thinking like not a lot, but like not little either. Llwyth o bobl. Mae Cymraeg y Gogledd gallu fod yn anodd I deall. Mae Cymraeg y de mwy syml. Dwi'n teimlo'r gwrthwyneb, an opposite. What's a good way to say I feel the opposite? Like, is there a better way? That's always like when I'm learning a language, that's always a question I ask. Like, I can express it this way, but what's a better way to express it? I feel the opposite. Dwi'n teimlo like reverse. There's like 3-4 languages in my brain right now, and I can't find the Welsh word for like reverse. Anyway, the only BSL you know is for the comedian. I don't know who that is, but nifer. Oh yeah, people say nifer. Diolch. Yeah, diolch am atgoffa fi. Dwi wedi gweld nifer lot yn y newyddion. Mae nifer o bobl yn edrych ymlaen at yr wyl. Mae'n teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. Okay, alla I ddeud dwi'n teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb? Ydyn gwneud synwyr? It's gwneud synwyr like natural, because it's like obviously it's a translation of English, but does it sound natural in Welsh? Mae'n gwneud synwyr. Teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. I'r gwrthwyneb, diolch. I'r gwrthwyneb. I feel in the opposite way, alright? Dwi'n teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. Wel, dwi'n gwylio lot o raglenni ar y teledu yn Gymraeg y de, felly dwi'n deall pethau fel sain gwybod, ond pan mae na acen gref, dwi'n stryglo hefyd. It feels to the opposite. Mae'n teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. Diolch. Teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. Geirfa cosp. I'm gonna do it like last time and like switch gears after I finish the geirfa. Cosp. This is like my favorite memory aid or like mnemonic in Welsh. To punish someone is cosby. And I feel like some of you might just come upon the exact same mnemonic that I have. Cosby means to punish. So what are you thinking, chat? I mean, the native speakers don't need mnemonics, but like if you're not native or if you don't speak Welsh, what does Cosby remind you of that might link to punish? Please let me know. Deintydfa. Okay, so meddygfa, deintydfa. Dewines. Oh, because they're doing like legends. Dewines. Dewias. Gwaywffon. I can't believe this word is important now. I learnt it on Closed Master, and I was like, that's the least useful word ever. Gwaywffon. Like, why would I ever talk about spears? But I guess that's where we are. Gwaywffon. Gwaywffon. Llawysgrif. Melltith. Rwy'n deud de fel rhywun o'r gogledd. Rwy'n ti'n deud de? But what do you mean? I say south like someone from the north? What are you implying? How else do I say de? There's like, it's 2 letters, 2 sounds. By the way, this is so to bless and to curse in Welsh is, or like a bless and a curse are bendith and melltith respectively, and I always had difficulties remembering them because they are like they feel very similar until one day I had an epiphany. I realized, oh, they are just from Latin. It's benedict and maledict, and then everything clicked into place. Because I mean I don't speak Latin, but I sang a lot of Latin in the choir back then, so I know benedict and maledict. And then suddenly everything's easy. But like before I realized that, I was so confused because like bendith, melltith, they sound like just similar enough that I would confuse them, but also different enough that I have to make sure I know them apart. Bendith, melltith. Gwaywffon. You will never use it again. You'd never know. Maybe I'll go get a gwaywffon. Ella na I nôl neu brynu gwaywffon ar gyfer amddiffyn fy hun rhag how would you say it? Like a horde of animals. Horde. It's not Google Translate. Pan bydd. I don't know any of these words. Anyway. Pan bydd y Saeson yn I don't say attackio. What's the attackio? Ymosod arna I. Yep. Dwi wedi cael cymaint o sylwadau sy'n heitio ar y Gymraeg. Felly, os bydd y Saeson yn mynd i ymosod arna I, bydd gen I awaiwffon I amddiffyn fy hun rhag nhw. Oce ta. Os. Pan. Esla pan. Mae'n rhaid I mi fynd. Rhaid y poblwch efo diolch yn fawr am helpu fi. What's the fastest way to learn Welsh? I haven't moved there, so like I don't know if that's the fastest way either, but to figure out for me it's always to figure out like the structures, how the logic of the language. That to me, once that clicks into place, everything else just follows. And all of the bath. Yeah, would you mutate bath to math? Because you supposedly have to, right? The math of a math. Okay. Okay, ta. Arfau. Jocan, guys. Arfau. There's lots of arfau here. The gwaywffon, they have the arf. Dwi'n gweld. Brenin. Bwch. Gafr ifanc. A young goat. It's a kid. All right, in English, a young goat is a kid. Bwch. How do you pluralize it? Yeah. Why is it no plural here? Bychod. Wait, what's the plural of buch then? Buch. Bichod. Okay. Buch, bychod. Buch, bichod. Cafn. I don't even know this word. What is trough? It's trough, right? I know the word, but I don't remember what it means. Why am I learning these things? No, not cafn. Cafn. Cyfeillgarwch. Like that, right? Cafnau, diflaniad, tywysog, ymadrodd, cyffredinol, trasig. Is it trasig or trasig? Trasig. Cael gwared ar, darganfod. Dial, diflannu, esgus, ysbrydoli. Easy. I like dial. Dial is a fun word. Ar ffurf. I need to know this. Ar ffurf. In the form of, not mewn, yn ffurf. I'm going to write that for my... Because I use like in the form of quite frequently, and I might have misused yn ffurf earlier. And I do need to start writing the application for dysgwr y flwyddyn. So I probably need to use ar ffurf. Hyd a lledrith. I feel like this might be a Latin word again. I'm calling it. It's a Latin word. Lledrith. I was wrong. It is not a Latin word. It is from sed and brith, both of which I do not know. Sed means half, and brith means magic. Half magic. Hallucination. Delusion. Phantasm. Llethrithog. So, I guess lletrithiog would mean delulu. No. Lletrithiol. Ti'n lledrithiol. Ti'n hollol lledrithiol. You're completely delulu. Lledrithiol. I guess like lledrithiog is like causing hallucination and phantasms. Hyd a lledrith. One animal drinks out of... okay, diolch. So mae'r anifeiliaid yn yfed o'r cafn. Mae'r anifeiliaid yn yfed o'r gafnau. Mae'r cafn yn ddwfn mwyn cynnwys mwy o ddŵr i'r anifeiliaid ei hyfed. Oh, no, dŵr is masculine, right? Dŵr. Yeah, ei hyfed. Speaking of dŵr, right? So you guys know that I started dabbling in Armenian just for fun. And initially, I very quickly noticed that water in Armenian is jur, which I was like, that sounds like Welsh, dur. And turns out it's a complete coincidence. But then I read a short, like, beginner's article, like tiny text in Armenian the other night. And it is meant for, like, complete beginners, like Unit 1. But immediately I found two words that sounded like Welsh. One was ail in Armenian, which means other. And I was like, that sounds like second in Welsh. And very often there's a connection between, like, other and second, because other also means second originally. The word other meant second. So I looked it up. Yes, and it does mean, it comes from the same root as ail in Welsh. And also there was, what was the third one? Forgot what that was, but let me check. I'm sure I'll find it. I can't find it. I'll find it. Hen. So hen means old in Welsh, and in Armenian is hin. And they mean the same thing, and they're from the same root. It's crazy. Like, why am I discovering all these very ancient connections between them? Because they go all the way back to Proto-Indo-European. It's so exciting. Anyway, I got distracted by myself. Dwi ddim yn hoffi llythren llenyddiaeth. Maen nhw'n ofnadwy. Pam ddim? Mae llenyddiaeth yn eitha anodd. Mae'n gallu bod yn anodd. Mae'n gallu bod yn anodd. Ond, mae'n iawn. Dwi wedi bod yn trio darllen llyfr sy'n defnyddio iaith, sy'n defnyddio ffurf o'r iaith eitha swyddogol neu hen. Enghraifft, mae awdur yn defnyddio ffurfiau fel eithim i'r bwthyn, ac dwi'n stryglo tipyn bach i ddeall popeth, ond mae'n her ddiddorol. Hair. I think hair is feminine. Hair. It is feminine. Iawn, da iawn. Warning, homophone hyd a led. What's homophone warning? Oh, hyd and hyd. Are they long or short? The thing is that the long and short vowels are, like, completely random in Welsh. So HYD is hyd. HUD is also hyd. Okay, hyd. They're the same. Beth ydy dy hoff air Cymraeg hyd yn hyn? Is it hyd yn hyn? Or hyd yn hyn? You got me thinking. It's short. Hyd yn hyn. Oh my god. Hyd yn hyn. The Y is pronounced differently in all three words. That's crazy. Be ydy dy hoff air? What's my favourite Welsh word? Roedd gen I un, ond dwi wedi anghofio. I'll get back to you if I remember. I did have some favourite words. And you got me thinking. Probably something that's... Oh, well, no, that's my friend's favourite word. But my friend says his favourite word is lletchwydd, because it means awkward and it sounds awkward, like it's awkward to say. But my favourite word is probably something that combines two parts in a very unexpected way. But I can't remember what it was. It has two parts, and like they combine, and then you would not expect the actual meaning when you put them together. So, medden nhw, seiliedig ar. I do say seiliedig a lot. Seiliedig ar, based on something. Mae'n seiliedig ar y chwetlau. Mae'r gêm, bydd y gêm newydd yn seiliedig ar chwetlau Cymru a chwetlau Cymru. Hen chwedlau. What's another word for chwedl? I should know, but like, I feel like there's another word other than chwedl. Is there not? No, legend. Chwedl. Chwedl. No, it's just chwedl. Okay, fine. Never mind. What's mythology then? Chwedloniaeth. Mytholic. Okay. Well, okay. That was something. That was a brain workout. I mean, even though there's a lot of stuff that I already know, there is still constantly a new information and like tiny things that I'm learning, like the different phrases, expressions that I need to know. And I think moving forwards, that's what I'm gonna be doing a lot, like filling in some gaps. And that's really hard because, like, especially with phrases and expressions, you have to learn them by seeing them used, like arffurf and seiliedig ar. Dwi'n teimlo i'r gwrthwyneb. See, who would have known it's i'r gwrthwyneb? That's impossible to guess. So I need to learn these things by exposure and usage. Suddodd fy chalon gwneud y tro. Mae'n gwneud y tro. Mae'n gwneud tro gwael. Ti'n gwneud tro gwael a fi. That's exciting though. That's what I like about language learning, because you always find these unexpected things. Anyway, so what else am I going to do now? I'm going to switch gears to another language because I do have 2 exams coming up, you might recall. What I'm going to do, and even though it's been over 2 hours, I'm feeling quite energized today because of the time zone shift, right? It's like almost 9 o'clock, but internally I'm still feeling like it's 8 o'clock, before 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna do like one more thing before I call it a day, which is, you might have guessed, it's something I've done before and I've mentioned that I've done before, but wait, give me a second. I have to pick between 2. I have to do this thing again where I like adjust the screen, which is really annoying, but we'll see. Change this window and then resize it. Oh, I hate this so much. It's fine. I don't have to move it around. Bam. I've done this like one time on stream before. I'm just showing me practicing my sign language comprehension skills. I'm just felt like I might as well like do another thing while my brain's still active. Oh my god! Oh no, I thought Evan made a new Duolingo video, but no, he did not. If Michelle's still there, this might be a good time to like do it together. We'll see. Oh hey, that's me. That's my own stream. Should I watch it? Maybe I should watch it. Yay! Michelle is here. Okay. It's only 20 minutes. I might just do this and then like gonna take some time off and get some food. Let's see how this goes. So in my last video, I explained how this works. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It is because it's not just interesting to people who are learning sign language, but also like the way I break down the learning process. I think that's quite important in just language learning in general. So I'm gonna I explain how this exam works. I'm gonna this is me showing that to you right now. I'm gonna try to not pause it because I'm 8 days. It's 8 days until my exam. Oh my god. Ugh, I'm a bit stressed. It's 8 days until my exam, so I can't be like pausing and waiting now. I need to like just do it. So let's do this, guys. I have the support of chat. Oh. It's too fast. Hmm. So it's a whole story right now for the first time. I didn't get some of that. Oh, it's like me in Canada. It's... Coffee. Is it coffee? Have... Train, okay. Sit on a train. Friend Jenny. Oh, okay. Hot. That's such a long section. Why is the fourth part so long? Oh my god, still going. If... Thursday, 7:30. Shower, make breakfast. Eat toast with jam. Husband. Ah, that's too fast. Something with S. ISIS. I don't know. Say ISIS. It's everything's white. Trees, houses. Worried. Have to go the bus. Get to bus to work. That's easy. That's not too long either. Oh shit! Is it 7:30? 7. I forgot already. Half 7. This one. I'm still getting used to this number. Like I forgot where they do this for 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't do that. I can skip that. Yeah, I got that already. What do you have breakfast for? Toast with jam. Is it a southern thing? No. What? Oh, I want to see what that was. I mean, I already know the answer, so it's fine. Marin. I remember what's the name of that condiment that I don't eat. Marin. What am I? Why I can't English right now? Marmalade. Okay, right? Marmite. Marmite. That's the. I can't English. it's Marmite. Yeah, Marmite. There we go. Yeah. That's marmalade. Is that a different thing? Honey. Okay, that's honey. It feels so stupid right now. Because like marmelade is German for jam, right? Jam, that's jam. Marmite, yeah. I was like, that's two little letters for marmalade. Marmalade. Marinite. Honey. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm actually trying it. Okay. It's jam. It's 3 letters. You can just recognize like 3 letters and you're fine. Should I not skip forwards then? Because like usually when I do these is when I get the answer, I'm like, I don't need, because they do this question 2 times, and then I'm like, I don't need the second time, I can skip it. But if you want, I can like play the second time as well. My husband name. Oh fuck. It's 4 letters with an S in. No, not this one. Alex, not Alex. Alan. No, it's 4 letters. Alan. What? How is it? Wait, what? No, I didn't get that at all. Right, okay, I'm gonna count that as a fail, but I want to go back and see what the name is. So that was so fast though. Why now she's doing it slow? Why did she do it so fast before? Okay. That's okay, I'm gonna go back. Shower, yes. Go down, ground for to eat. Toast with jam. Jam, yes, there we go. Husband. See, that's so fast! That is so freaking fast! I think it's Alan with like A. Yeah, it's I can't. Yeah. There's probably Alan. Yeah, no, I had no way of knowing that. It's way too fast. Okay, let's go back to the part 2. Where's part 2? How is this fast? Have you seen the when she's doing it here? See, now I know that it feels slow. No, I'm not going to do that because this is like an exam practice. It's okay. I'll just say I got one wrong already, which is bad, but it's okay. It's not a real exam. What's ICY? I see. Careful. That's going to be a question for sure. What cut? Oh shit! Oh no! I didn't. I missed that. Oh, this one. Oh, is it red? Yeah, she does it the opposite way that I'm used to. Yeah, okay, I got this one. That was close. Why did she do it the other way? That's the region. That's why I was talking about dialects. They're always slightly different and it's really annoying. I need to guess and or lip read. They sign colors different too. Yes, especially colors. Trust me, the colors are the most variable kind of vocabulary between dialects. It's insane. There's like people keep saying there's like 21, 22 ways to sign purple, and like red. I mean, lots of people do this for red. Red. I guess I can show it here. Red. Lots of people do this, but like, I was initially taught to do this for red, but she does this. That's completely different. I mean, it looks similar now that I tell you it's the same sign, but if you're not aware, you just miss the whole thing. And when I was watching the original story, I saw this, and all I remember, I didn't notice this sign, and I was confused. I made a mental note saying, okay, that is a sign that has happened. Don't know what it means. In theory, that means lie, but no way that she's talking about lying. But yeah, lie. But I guess red. Also Russia. Russia. Lie. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, sorry. That's a wrong thing I played. See, I knew this would be a question. She does this for 3? Is that 3? I mean, I know the answer. Wait, what was the third one she did? Oh, is that 50? Where's your thumb, woman? Why is your thumb like hidden? That's fine. It's fine. I know the answer. $30. I'm gonna see. I want to tell the lip reader. 30. She does 30. That's so weird. 40. Oh, what happened? 50. Okay. I think it's partly because this is like 360p, so like, and all the compression is really bad. So like, all the fingers kind of blend together sometimes. We can do this, chat. What is this? Weather. What was it like? Oh, we know it's icy. Okay, yep. That was me in Quebec. She signs late different. Not drastically different, but like she does a very dramatic late. Because like what we learn to do is late, right? She does like late, like all the way late. Usually rely on lip reading. I prefer it when they don't have a lip pattern because I can't lip read. I mean, actually, you know what? I can't use that as my excuse anymore because I've gotten a lot better. As I said in my video, I actually have been working really hard on lip reading lately, and I feel like now I have gotten to the point where, I mean, unless I'm completely lost, when coupled with signs, I can actually hear the voice when I look at the lip pattern. So I've made good progress. She didn't use her thumb. I think she used her thumb, but either it's like kind of hidden behind the other fingers, or it was like it's blended with everything because of the compression. It's okay. The exam will be like 1080p. Oh, let's break down. Ah, it's broke down. She said, see, I can read now. I'm like, I feel like I'm so happy. I've got so much better. Cause like when I'm looking at her lips, I could see everything. I could hear everything in my head. I'm proud. Okay. I'm very proud of the progress I've made. So please celebrate with me, guys. Chat, press celebrate. I'm proud of myself. I think I've made good progress. And I also got broke down just from the lip pattern. Because we learned breakdown as this, but she does like that breakdown. So that's very different. Sorry, I skipped the question. When vanish, arrive, work, what did? What is that? I don't know what that is either, but I know the answer. That's what matters. What is this? What? Photo. Can it, Michelle, do you know what she's doing? I have no idea what this is. T, yeah, we got that. What's ball? Ball? I don't know what that is either. I want to see that. I want to figure this out. Hot. Is it hot? Hot Paul? Hot Paul? What is that? Bath? No. That's it's okay. I know that's not the answer. That's what matters. How? Home. Oh, that's easy. Is that a tram? Hold on. That's bus. Okay. I thought I read a different lip pattern. Yeah, that's C again. Why is there so many C's? It's like all C's. Hot chocolate? It could be chocolate. You think your lip pattern didn't match? Yeah, I think that's gonna come up again because I think that's what she had after she went home. It's a different drink that feels like hot chocolate, but it doesn't match. It's fine. I'll come back to that at some point. But like so far, there's like way too many C's, and it's setting off some alarm bells in my head. There should not be so many C's. And that's the same thing has happened last time I did a practice. Who texted me? Yep, I knew that would be a question. I know the answer. Jess. Jean. Jack. Yeah, you're doing well. Yeah, she shines really slowly. It's usually when it's mainly when she has different signs from what I'm used to. Then I get confused for a second, and then I panic, and then I miss the rest of the sentence. That's what usually happens. So I just need to like and focus, lock in, even if I don't get one sign. And also that one name that she finger spelled really quickly. Everything else, Jack, yeah. Everything else was slow, but that her husband's name was really fast. That was the problem. When finally arrive home, yeah. That looks like chocolate, hot chocolate. film. If okay. That's fine. What do when home? Make dinner? Bath? Clean house? What is that? But I know what that. As she like took a shower, bath. Went home. Make dinner. For bath? Is that what she? What's it? Why is it 2 syllables? For what is she saying on the mouth? I know this is the answer, but I don't know. For the clean house. Tory? What? Ironing? Is that what? It's okay. Okay. Good. Kitchen, table, dining room, on a fire, in bed, upstairs. Where we sit, dinner, kitchen, table, dining room. I'm focusing on the lips so hard. Front fire, in bed, bath because it's a bath towel. Yeah, I know the sign is for bath, but I'm just trying to figure out what the lips are doing. That's my problem, right? I'm focusing on getting better at the lips. What do after dinner? Relax, talk. Relax, watch film. Relax, play cards. Relax, play game. I've got all my answers. Oh, I mean, except the name that I didn't get, but that's fine. I feel like I probably got the rest of them. We'll see. Usually someone will have commented the answers down there. Okay, let's see. Answers. Found this really pretty tough. Oh, oops, you can't see that. That's fine. This person says found it pretty tough. I'm glad I didn't find it tough, except that one question. Let's see. BAC, CCC, CCD, BC. Okay, good. I got 11. That's fine. The crazy thing is you need 9 to pass. It's not like 50 or 60%. It's 75%. You can only get 3 wrong. So I was like, oh, okay, I got 1 wrong. That's fine. Now I just hope I get the rest of it. But I'll say, I think compared to the other ones that I've done, so far this one is pretty easy. So I'm still not feeling secure yet. I need to be really secure. Yeah. I thought I'd be good enough at fingerspelling at this point. But anyway, the names that are in the multiple choice, those were easy. Oh, what time is it? It's been a good stream. It's been one of the longer ones. I'm glad you guys showed up. Who else is still here? Say hi. Give me like put a hi in the chat. Give like press the reactions. I want to see who is stuck around after all the Welsh was finished. you still have a lot to learn. It's fine. Take your time. I've spent a couple of years on this at this point. Seriously. Like someone earlier asked me how long I've been learning Welsh, and I said it's longer than it feels, and it's the same for BSL. It's pretty much I started around when I started my PhD, or like if you count the stupid like self-learning courses I started during COVID, which is a long time ago at this point, guys. That's how you feel old. But like it's been 2-3 years since I started learning it seriously, and I'm still nowhere near like anywhere good. So yeah, language learning just takes time. Whatever you're learning, even like some people underestimate the difficulty of learning sign language because maybe they think it's intuitive. To me, it was never intuitive. I think my first teacher said some people just pick it up very naturally. And I'm definitely not one of those people. But I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing right now. I just need to work harder in the next 8 days. And then I think it's going to be relatively smooth sailing because I'm pretty comfortable with signing myself, especially the presentation. We have a presentation exam. It's probably going to be scripted. I've gotten really good at remembering my sign language scripts. As long as they don't go over time, that's the one thing I'm worried about. And apparently you have to include certain language features in your script, but I can prepare that. So yeah, this is the one I'm really scared about. Oh, we'll be fine. So actually someone just joined, but anyway, Tats, thanks so much for showing up. It's been great fun today. I mean, I kind of like doing it weekly. It's just whether I can juggle, I can find the time to do this. I think I switched from weekly to fortnightly when I felt like I couldn't justify the time I spent on this. But now that I actually have a clear goal, I have things I need to focus on. I feel like I'm both enjoying this and making good progress in my studies. So thanks for joining me on this. You've been really good support, especially people who answered my questions about the Welsh language. Presumably I will do this again next week. We'll see. Next week will be the day before my BSL receptive exam. Oh my god. I'll let you know for sure. I'll schedule it like a few hours early if I remember. So